This is Lena Galba with the UAE updates for Retail TV. His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior, and His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs, headed a UAE delegation to offer condolences on the death of Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa. During their meeting with Bahraini Crown Prince and Prime Minister His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa in Manama today, Sheikh Saif and Sheikh Mansour conveyed condolences of President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President, Prime Minister and Ruler of Dubai, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. They pray to Allah the Almighty to bless his soul with mercy in paradise and grant Al Khalifa and the people of Bahrain patience and fortitude. Prince Salman thanked the UAE delegation for the noble brotherly feelings. It is a position cutting across party lines in the United States not to restore the 2015 Iran nuclear deal without changes, a senior American diplomat told Emirates News Agency, adding that addressing Tehran's missile program and regional behavior in a new agreement will make a better deal. Elliot Abrams, Special Representative for Iran and Venezuela at the US State Department, also said the UAE's Iran policy is based on de-escalation and stability in a region is a stand for all of Iran's neighbors. That is what you seek, and is that what we seek. In an exclusive interview with WAM at the US Embassy in Abu Dhabi on Thursday, he emphasized that the US plan to sell F-35 fighter jets to the UAE would take place without any problems and the process would roll out very smoothly. US Ambassador to the UAE John Rockholter Jr. today visited the 14th Al Dhafra Festival taking place in Medina Zayed under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. The US Ambassador, who was accompanied by his wife, toured the festival and expressed admiration at the festival's activities held as part of the event. The festival features traditional contests, races and events celebrating Emirati heritage. Faisal Al Rahmani, chairman of the International Federation of Arabian Horse Racing, has said that the era of purebred horses is witnessing its current peak thanks to the support of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs. In an exclusive interview with the Emirates News Agency on the occasion of the third anniversary of his election as IFAHR chairman, Faisal Al Rahmani said, "We have adopted many programs that serve Arabian horse federations, authorities, owners and breeders around the world, and we have promoted the UAE's national project to advance Arabian horses globally in implementation of the leadership's vision to support its citizens in managerial positions at international organizations. The achievements we are proud of include resuming Arabian horses racing in many countries such as Saudi Arabia, Russia and Germany after a long stop. This played a key role in the surge of Arabian horse breeding in these countries and the hosting of high-level races. We also launched the largest Arabian horse database in history to facilitate the work of owners and breeders," he added. The Federation is amending laws and regulations to keep up pace with the rapid changes in Arabian horse racing, as well as to offer more safeguards for the safety of horses. We also offer various solutions to turn challenges into success stories, he noted. The UAE government held its regular media briefing today on efforts to limit the spread of coronavirus COVID-19, as well on the preventive procedures related to the entry of Omani citizens through the country's land ports. It has also announced the launch of a precautionary and preventive guide covering various activities and national celebrations. Dr. Saif Al-Dahiri, official spokesperson of the National Crisis and Emergency Management Authority, said that since the announcement of the reopening of land borders between UAE and Oman, many inquiries were raised about the entry procedures for Omani citizens. Relevant requirements must be fulfilled before gaining entry into the country to guarantee the implementation of preventative measures in line with the highest standards of health and safety for UAE citizens and residents, he added, noting that persons coming from Oman are required to show a negative result on a PCR test conducted within 48 hours of arrival at land ports. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai Crown Prince and Chairman of the Executive Council of Dubai, said that UAE's healthcare system has advanced capabilities to provide a wide range of medical treatments and procedures, including the most complex surgeries. Emirati medical professionals have demonstrated a high level of expertise in different medical specialities, including pediatric and intrauterine fetal surgery. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed said, Sheikh Hamdan's remarks came during a meeting with the medical team from Latifa Women and Children Hospital, led by Emirati doctors that have performed the first ever intrauterine fetal surgery for a spinal cord defect in the Arab region. The meeting, which took place at His Highness's residence in Andaz al-Shiba, was also attended by Humaid Al-Khatami, Director General of Dubai Health Authority, and Abdullah Mohammed Al-Basti, Secretary General of Executive Council of Dubai. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, discussed the prospects of reviving the Palestinian-Israel peace track with the UN envoy for the peace process in the Middle East, Nikolai Milandonov. This came as a UAE top diplomat welcomed the UN envoy at the ministry's headquarters, where they reviewed ways of putting the peace process between the Palestinians and Israel back on track in a way that contributes to strengthening security and stability in the Middle East. Sheikh Abdullah affirmed that the achievement of peace in the Middle East will herald development and progress for the region and help ensure prosperity for its peoples and for generations to come. He also underlined the UAE's keenness to further cement cooperation with the United Nations and support all international efforts to promote stability and peace across the world. This is Lena Galba with the UAE updates for WeTel TV.